Going to somewhere like Business Gateway, there's a Business Gateway in every county. From what I've heard through talking to lots of other people and other people's experiences, not all business gateways can offer, or sadly do offer, the same level of support. Maybe that's through who's available, who's actually working there, maybe their individual knowledge. I was very fortunate. I think the guys were very, very helpful and have really helped take it from an idea to talking to Sporting Chance. All of a sudden you're on the growth pipeline and you're going to be earning X amount over 3 years, and the support that's available. It's great when you can sit around a table and someone there is talking to you and they say, right, okay, you need to be able to do this, but I know the person, this is the person, in they come, and there you go. It's great to be able to pull all those people in and have someone that can do that. So I think if you find someone that can offer you that amount of support, and there are people at Scottish Enterprise and Sporting Chance that could do the same, that just seem to know everything, just keep asking the questions.
Yes,
yeah.
Maybe keep looking until you find the people that are answering the questions you're asking.
Yeah, and hopefully that won't take too long, I suppose. If it's a couple of years and you're still looking, then I suppose you might have to look at the business and the location, I suppose. But I was quite fortunate, so.
I think we had to get started on our own first.
Yes, and we felt very much on our own because, as Kate says, there was nobody else to learn from. But I have always been of the opinion that there is help and support out there, and made damn sure that we got it, because a lot of people say to me, how did you manage to get so much funding? And it's like, well, it can be tortuous, and I think a classic example was the innovation we got very early on, because I remember you saying to me at the time, it's chocolate, you know, what's so innovative? We're going to make it innovative, that's why we can get the innovation funding. So I have always chased the funding, and typically we've always got the funding that we're looking for. But I have to say, latterly, I have been so inspired by our main investor, and he brought in his wife, who's a brand development person. She actually worked on the brand development campaign, I believe, for Innocent Smoothies.
Yeah, they're both investors.
They are the dream team. And I have been hugely inspired by them, because they are very, very tough on us. They drive us very, very hard, but they just get what we're about. And they want it to be a success.
Very fair.
Yes,
very tough, but very,
very
fair.
fair. Yes.
I've also had access to a company called Global Scot, and Global Scot is a website or a platform where certain very successful Scots have offered their time and their expertise at a certain level in your business that they feel that you may want to ask questions. So I clicked on the textile section, and there were 8 names in there, which I asked if I could approach 3 of them. 2 of them immediately came forward and said yes, absolutely, and I've met both of them, and they've been so helpful to help with manufacturing, with pricing, all that kind of thing. You know, one of them is used to run Playtex. The other one runs a global cashmere company, and you think to be able to get access to that kind of experience, they're really, they don't look down on you. They're absolutely sort of, wow, what a great idea. Get it, completely get it. And they're both guys. And they've been there all the way through since I've been speaking to them. I can call them at any point, try not to pester them too much. But to have that at your back, it's great.
So our local council, North Ayrshire Council, have been very supportive, both in terms of financially and also sourcing people for us. And also Scottish Enterprise. We received a Phase 2 research and development grant from Scottish Enterprise, and we continue to work in partnership with these organisations to drive the business forward.
Oh gosh, yeah, I like everyone. So through Sporting Chance Initiative, for example, I met Chris Tyso, who runs Tyso's, and I just collar him and go, I need advice. And he's very helpful, very forthcoming. That's obviously an expert retailer in Scotland. So yeah, not embarrassed to ask for help, but it's the hours that you put in that make the difference.
We've had support from the Prince's Trust to start. The whole thing wouldn't have been possible without a loan from the Prince's Trust from day one back in 2010, and they've provided ongoing support financially and both in the form of an experienced mentor. We've also been lucky enough to win a couple of awards as well, at the Government's Edge Award and the Lloyds TSB Best Scottish Enterprise, which has had some financial incentives to it, as well as again some support from experienced people. So that's probably been the extent of what we've had.